Texas lawmakers are back in Austin for a 30-day special session called by Governor Greg Abbott. 6 News reporter Sydney Walker spoke with our local representatives about what they can expect. Sydney.
From THC regulations to emergency response guidelines, Texas lawmakers have a lot to cover, and they only have 30 days. This is the 9th time Abbott has called a special session during his time as governor. The agenda was handpicked by Abbott himself. Discussions include THC regulations, abortion guidelines, property taxes, the STAR test, and more. 4 agenda items introduced by Abbott relate directly to flooding in the Texas Hill Country. Texas State Representative Pat Curry of McLennan County said regardless of party, lawmakers agree that helping the victims of the flooding and enacting new emergency response guidelines is the most important task this session.
When you have an act of God, it's awful hard to predict those, right? And so when they happen, you have to learn from them. And I think the mood, at least in the House floor, is we're all very sad, very torn up by it. Everybody has thoughts and ideas. We stood around, after the session was over today and visited. Most of us stood around and visited with each other for quite a while, and that was the subject. Right? None of these other subjects mattered near as much as that.
Texas Representative Brad Buckley from Bell County spoke similarly of the disaster response. However, he said he wouldn't be surprised if discussions on emergency response continued into the 2027 legislative session as well. I'll have more from both Curry and Buckley on what Central Texans should keep an eye out for this special session, like THC regulations, which Curry says he thinks may take longer to regulate than just one session.
All right.